She is said to be the most powerful woman in fashion, and she does nothing to dispel that belief. Her name is Anna Wintour, a name that strikes terror in some, loathing in others, and transforms yet others into obsequious toadies. It should also be said she commands a loyal band of friends and admirers. Nevertheless, she was the inspiration for the novel and movie, The Devil Wears Prada. For 21 years, this divorced mother of two has been editor of Vogue, the last word in sophisticated fashion and fantasy. The aura of mystery that surrounds the 59-year-old Wintour is palpable. She is a paparazzi and gossip column magnet. Every twitch, every frown, every suppressed smile is recorded. She's been portrayed as Darth Vader in a frock, or less harshly, as Nuclear Wintour. Or is she really just peaches and cream with a touch of arsenic? The blurb on your unauthorized biography reads, she's ambitious, driven, needy, a perfectionist, an inside look at the competitive bitch-eat-bitch world of fashion. An accurate...
Well, I'm very driven by what I do. I am certainly very competitive. What else am I? Needy? I'm probably very needy, yes. A bitch.
Perfectionist?
Perfectionist.
Well, let's try bitch first.
Well, I hope I'm not. I try not to be, but I like people who represent the best of what they do, and if that turns you into perfectionist, then maybe I am.
High above Times Square, Anna Wintour oversees a small army of girls, coiffed, skinny, beautiful, and running scared. The worker bees whose job it is to inspire women to dream. The pages of Vogue conjure up a never-never land of beauty, of the sweet life. The unattainable comes to life in the up to 800 pages per issue. Under Anna Wintour's direction, Vogue has been hugely successful.
Vogue is the best of everything that fashion can offer, and I think we're the leader in the field. We point the way. We are, a glamorous girlfriend.
But the glamorous girlfriend, like Vogue readers, is facing leaner times.
I do want to make the point that September really has to be about value, but we don't want to give up completely the dream and the fantasy, but I also feel like we need to have a sense of being more grounded.
Wintour is involved in every detail of the magazine, the clothes.
I like the stripe.
Editing the pictures and articles.
Can I see Meredith, please?
She's decisive, impatient, and bears a look that says, I'm the boss, and you're boring.
Yeah, I just thought that was a bit banal.
Should I do the faces of the moment because that's what we have on the cover, or just still keep thinking?
Keep thinking.
An editor is, in the final analysis, a kind of dictator. A magazine is not a democracy.
It's a group of people coming together and presenting ideas from which I pick what I think is the best mix for each particular issue, but in the end, the final decision has to be mine.
Meet Miranda Priestley, the beastly editor in The Devil Wears Prada. Meryl Streep is Anna incarnate.
Is there some reason that my coffee isn't here? Has she died or something?
I've heard that Miranda Priestley is just a teddy bear compared to Anna Wintour.
It was entertainment. It was not a true rendition of what happens within this magazine.
I understand that. But where people made comparisons with you, it's the coldness, that Anna must not be spoken to when she's on the elevator.
Oh, yeah, I heard that. You're not allowed to get in the elevator with me.
Well, you can get on, but just keep your mouth shut.
That's a complete exaggeration. I mean, I guess in response, I can only say that I have so many people here, Morley, that have worked with me for 15, 20 years. And, if I'm such a bitch, they must really be a glutton for punishment because they're still here.
I wouldn't use the word bitch. I would say a certain coldness.
We're here to work. We're here to work. And there's on-duty time and off-duty time. And in the end, we're drawn together by our passion for the magazine and our respect and friendship for each other. And if one comes across sometimes as being cold or brusque, it's simply because I'm striving for the best.
It's not like a tea party here. We work very hard.
Andre Leon Talley, Vogue's editor-at-large. He's worked with Anna for decades. What kind of boss is she?
Let's say that Anna can be intimidating. I think that's her armor, to intimidate, to give the people a sense that she is in charge.
I have been asking to see those books. Like this week, okay, is your deadline.
She is not a person that's going to show you her emotions ever. She's like a doctor. When she's looking at your work, it's like a medical analysis. Some of us can't cope with that. We need to be loved.
Fat chance of that, says Vogue creative director Grace Coddington, another veteran colleague.
I think she enjoys not being completely approachable. You know, just her office is very intimidating, right? You have to walk about a mile into the office before you get to her desk. And I'm sure it's, you know, intentional.
Have you ever seen her looking less than perfect?
No.
Never?
No. Has, always.
That must take terrific discipline.
I think she's a very disciplined woman.
Also a very pampered one. Condé Nast, her publisher, picks up the bill for her hair and makeup every day of the week. And her rumored $200,000 a year clothing allowance. You made yourself the personification of Vogue. I mean, look at you, not a hair out of place. Do you feel that that's your mission in life, to appear perfect?
It's very important to me that I look good when I go out publicly. I like looking at my clothes rack in the morning and deciding what to pick out. I enjoy fashion. Molly, I mean, I wouldn't be in this job if I didn't.
Why the sunglasses?
Well, they're seriously useful. I mean, I can sit in a shirt, and if I'm bored out of my mind, nobody will notice. And if I'm enjoying it, nobody will notice. So I think at this point they've become, you know, really armor.
Wintour was born in London, the daughter of Charles Wintour, editor of the London Evening Standard. He was a tough-minded intellectual and had dropped out of high school at 16.
I wasn't academically successful, and maybe I've spent a lot of my career trying to make up for that.
Your father, who I knew only slightly in England, had a tough reputation.
Yes, Chilly Charlie.
Not unlike yours. And his reporters were scared of him.
Yes, but look what he created. I mean, he created a great newspaper. And I certainly did learn this from him. People respond well to someone who's sure of what they want.
And Anna Wintour is nothing but sure. That's most apparent when twice a year Her Majesty takes her place at the ready-to-wear fashion shows in New York, Paris, and Milan, where she sits in judgment of the work of the world's most eminent designers. To an outsider, these shows are another planet, part dazzling, part rocky horror show.